Hello and welcome to another beautiful weekly update at scenic Riverside Marina, made a little more beautiful by these new cockpit cushions. Welcome you guys. Today is Thursday evening, not the morning. I'm filming this a little bit later because I just got back from a kiteboarding trip. I'll tell you guys about that later. But today is Thursday, April 21st, and it has been a heck of a week. I finished up the van build, got the cockpit cushions put in, finished painting the bottom of the boat, even had time to make this little thing. Did a garden, went on a whole kiteboarding trip, got footage, got a lot of footage to edit. It has been full on. So let's start with first things first. Let's check out the boat. Got a little bit of a storm rolling in here and it's getting a little dark, but this is it, you guys. The final product, my boat, finally painted, finally done, got the logos, got the waterline, got the boot stripe, got the top side, filled in all the holes. Oh, I'm so happy to be done with all that work. More so though, I really can't wait to see this thing from the drone's perspective out on the water. I am so ready to get out of here, but I still have some major projects to go through. The snowball effect is something that some of my friends here at the boatyard told me about, where you start one project and you got to do another and another. I definitely got caught up in that. But all right though, we finished one, we finished two. Let's go check out those cockpit cushions. They look beautiful. A big shout out and thank you to Michelle and Lionel. They helped out a ton. Really Michelle though, she's the Wonder Woman who did this. I'm gonna put some of the footage in right now so you guys can see some of the work she did this whole past week. All right, so I'm here with the wonderful Michelle, who's helping me with the cockpit cushions. The master hard at work. Look at this, it is coming together. How good does that look? For $200.
That's amazing.
For $200, full cockpit cushions. And they can go on the bow, and they can roll and stow. And it looks great. Phew. Look at this. Whew. And now being able to see it for the first time as I just put it in, the artist herself, Michelle.
Does it fit?
Oh, it fits.
Does it line up?
Oh, it lines up. It is gorgeous. It goes with the white so well. And even my little herb garden goes with it. Look at this. How nice is this? Especially when you're heeled over too, it's really nice because this kind of actually curves you a bit. It's even more comfortable when you're sailing, when the boat's heeled just a tiny bit.
Okay, that's really cool.
She put in a ton of work, so thank you so much, Michelle. I really appreciate it. It just turned out beautiful. I think it goes so well in the cockpit. I will have, once I get done organizing a bit, but my plants will be up in here. But first I want to show you guys this little number. Made this beautiful cockpit cushion with the board and kind of just slides around, can go anywhere. It gives me a good back. I'm pretty happy with it. Then the other addition this week be all my plants. Not only do I plan to be spearfishing and living off the ocean, but I plan to be growing my own food a little bit. Now, I can only do so much because I'm on just a monohull, but here we've got my rosemary, my basil, and my thyme plant. And as if cooking with them wasn't great enough, but just smelling these things, I just love putting my face into it. Obviously, I didn't grow these from seedlings. I just picked these up for, I think, $3 or $4 a piece. I'm probably gonna do that for one more planter box, but I might end up going to actually 4 of these. And this gives me a good chance to test it, see what kind of a gardener I am, see what dies, see what thrives, that kind of stuff. So I'm pretty excited about it. I got a lot of comments from a lot of people this past week on the cockpit cushion. So here's a very quick breakdown. $30 a piece on Amazon for 1-inch thick yoga mats. And then Michelle did the hard work of lining all of these up. And that's it. This costs, and I kid you not, this costs $200 for all the materials. Obviously you gotta have a sewing machine and the ability to sew. But yeah, Michelle just did an incredible job with all this. I have absolutely no credit to take. I did pick out the fabric though, so there's that. But yeah, these things are just fantastic. And then when you don't want to use them, you can roll them up, you can put them up on the bow. They don't take up half as much space, but they are incredibly, oh, I'm so sore from the kiteboarding trip. They're incredibly comfortable. Speaking of the kiteboarding trip, normally I go to Miami to pick up my buddy, but this week we ended up going down and going for a whole kiteboarding trip for a couple days in the Florida Keys. It was incredible. Had my highest jump, had my worst crash. Should have been paralyzed for the rest of my life, but I wasn't. I'll show you guys that footage probably later next week or so. It'll take me a little bit of time to edit it. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching through the video, for keeping up with this weekly update. And I want to say a huge shout out to my patrons: Dustin Holland, Amy Angleton, Mom and Dad, Ken and Christine Berkhamshire, David Page, Renee Chai, Todd Howman, Jeff Vandermeed, Rollin' with the Tide, and Alexander Taylor. Thank you guys so much. The patrons get early access, they support me, they get to see content that I just don't post anywhere else. So if you guys want to support what I'm doing and see more of it, check it out over on Patreon. Other than that, I'll catch you guys later. Cheers.